Hey guys! So I am back with my second video. I cannot believe I am doing a second video. I said in the first video, I don't know, I think I did, that I wasn't sure if I was going to be doing this consistently or if it was just going to be a one-time thing or what the whole situation was going to be. Then some people started messaging me, were like, when are you going to do another video? I really want to see another one. And I was just like, you know what? Why not? The first one was so much fun. I had a blast doing it. I had a blast putting it together. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's go for it. And so I was like, okay, I'll do like a chit chat, get ready with me, get to know me a little bit more. But of course, I spent the whole time talking about literally nothing. So it's not really get to know me. You learn nothing about me. But it's very chit chatty, get ready with me. I do want to stress I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a trained professional. I'm not anything. This is just what I've learned from playing with makeup and YouTube. And so I don't want it to seem like this is a tutorial, because it's not. This is what I use, what works for me, and if that can help you, that's awesome. If you're like, this is garbage and should go in the trash, that's cool too. That's your opinion. But I just really don't want anyone to think like I'm trying to act like something I'm not. I'm not anything, but this is just what I do. So with that being said, I really hope you enjoy it, and I just really want to say how thankful I am, because in my life it's very important to me to always be cultivating thankfulness and gratefulness. And so I just wanted to say, if you took a moment out of your day on that last video to like it or subscribe to it or comment on it or even just send me a nice message, you have no idea how much that meant to me. And yeah, if you did that, that's huge. So thank you. And I really hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, you have ideas, you have things you want to see that I might have a clue about, I probably won't, but maybe, let me know. I always want to hear from you guys. So yeah, just let me know. I'm so excited to see where this channel is going to go. I'm hoping it is something special, because it's something I really enjoy. So yeah, I'm rambling. I'm going to stop talking. And I hope you enjoy what is probably about to be a very hot mess of a video. I'm completely barefaced right now, this is probably the most insecure I've ever felt in my entire life, but that's fine. So as I talked about my skincare routine, I've already showered and everything, so I washed my face with the cleanser. I used Sea Breeze toner, and then I used this Clean and Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Gel Moisturizer, which I use, and I talked about that in my skincare video. Okay, so I am going to start with a primer. I don't ever use primers, actually. Somebody gave me like a small amount of this one, like a mini size of it, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to try it on camera. Okay, I don't really like the smell of it. It smells like very Elmer's gluey with a look like floral, which those two don't really work together. It's weird. I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not. Whatever, we'll see. So what I do is I do my eyes first, which I know is super weird. A lot of people don't do it, but that's how I like to do it. And what I use for an eye primer is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's just really easy to just all over your eyes. When I use this, my eyelids do not crease, and I'm a hardcore creaser. Like, let me tell you, like my eyeshadow will crease like nobody's business if I do not use something. So what I'm going to be doing my entire eye look with today is the Naked Heat palette, which is from Urban Decay. I got this not too long ago, and I've used it a little bit, not a whole lot. I keep it in the box just because I just feel like I'm not gentle with my things ever, and I'm trying to be better about that, because I literally would just like throw it in my bag and go. So this is what the actual palette looks like. So I'm gonna start with this color right here, which is Low, I don't even know what I'm doing, Low Blow. I know another thing I've learned is don't be hard on yourself, because I literally hate my makeup up until the last minute. Like, it all comes together. So don't be like, oh my god, this looks so bad, this looks so bad, this looks so bad. Like, yeah, it's gonna look bad until it all comes together. So don't stress yourself out over it. It's not worth it. So next, we're gonna go in with He Devil, which is right here. I love, Urban Decay always has just the best names for their eyeshadows. They're so funny. Okay, so we're gonna go in with He Devil, and we're just gonna, I'm gonna start applying that in that crease. Don't, like, I touch my eye a little bit, but don't like pull on your eye like that. I see some people do that. And not that it's wrong, I guess I should practice what I preach. It's not wrong, you shouldn't do that, but I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to worry about wrinkles a lot, and I just know that that's going to cause me so many wrinkles, which is fine because I'm probably going to end up getting Botox, and you know, I've pulled in my eyes for years, so I'm going to make my bed, now I have to lie in it. I know to some it looks like it might give you like a cleaner line, or it might help you blend more. I don't think it makes big enough of a difference to really pull that hard. That's just my opinion. Do it if you want. If you love to pull on your eyelid, you pull it as hard as it'll pull. But just a little tip. Okay, so I've got that there. I'm gonna go back in with that same big fluffy brush. Possible. It's for professionals blending eye number 29. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to just go in with this color right here. I don't even know if I'm pointing to the right color. Oh, right here, I think. And it's in Fuego. I probably said that really dumb, but that's fine. And we're just going to go that outer crease just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. That it actually came with. I do like this brush for this purpose. I don't really care for this brush, but I do like it for this purpose. I'm going to use this flatter, fluffier end, and I'm going to use it because I'm going to put a metallic over my entire lid. So let me see which one I'm going to use. I'm going to use both of these. I'm going to use Dirty Talk and Scorched. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So Dirty Talk and Scorched. I'm going to use both of those. I'm going to take this color all the way at the end, ounce, and I'm going to highlight I'm going to fix up my brow bone. I like a very, the way I do my brow bone is weird. It's really, really weird. Everyone's going to probably be like, you do your brow bone in a weird way. I mean, again, no rules. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a basic makeup wipe, and I'm going to clean up just a little, not a lot. I don't like when the tape is sharp and the looks sharp. I kind of like everything to be very natural looking, so even now I am gonna kind of go up, but I'm not gonna make it a harsh line, because the foundation and concealer is gonna help me with that anyways. I just want to make sure I'm getting anything down here. Commercial break. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to do one coat of mascara on my lashes. Okay, I use the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Carbon Black. Best mascara I've ever found. I genuinely believe this is the best mascara out there. Drugstore. There's better high end, but drugstore, this is it. Okay, so we are going to move on to foundation. I'll use a lot of foundations, but Some are like if I'm going to be doing something all day, some are if I'm going to be in the sun a lot, some are if it depends on what I'm doing, it depends on how long I'm doing what I'm doing. So I kind of like, my foundation routine varies based on my day, but just day to day, nothing special about the day, like a work day or a normal thing day. I always use 2 foundations no matter what, because you guys know my skin is like a big insecurity of mine, and the extra coverage makes me feel good. So the first one I start off with is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I use the shade Creamy Vanilla. Creamy Vanilla is not my shade. Milani literally doesn't make my shade. So I just use Creamy Vanilla. And I put 2 pumps on the back of my hand like that. And then I just use this little beauty blender sponge. I wish I could tell you where I got it because it's such a great sponge, but I stole it from my sister when I was at her house. Hopefully she doesn't watch this video. Because she's always like, you stealing my stuff. And I'm like, I literally never take anything from you. I take everything. And so I just took this from her house. And so I genuinely don't know where it came from. So I wish I could tell you guys, but I can't. But it's a really, really good one. So if you ever spot it somewhere, and I can't ask her, like I stole it. Like I can't be like, by the way, if, you know that purple sponge you no longer have? Yeah, where was that from? No, you guys don't understand. She would murder me in cold blood. But yeah, so otherwise, I love Real Techniques sponges. Those are great. It's just, what I really like about this sponge is I have very Theodore chipmunk cheeks, and this thing is big and it covers a lot of ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoosh, whoosh, like, it's working for me. So all I'm doing now is I'm just taking this Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and we're gonna set that. I use good old-fashioned Airspun, which I would swear my life on, and I just use that exact same sponge I just used, and I just dip it in there. Again, it covers a lot of area, and I start with my under eye, and I just layer it on so thick. Like super thick, because I need this powder to soak up all of that moisture, and it does. It's, oh my gosh, this powder is amazing. I don't know why anyone uses everything else. Yes, you're gonna smell like an old lady, but it's fine, who cares? I know seems extreme, but this is the only thing do you guys hear my dryer? My laundry's done. It's cool, I'm avoiding it, it's fine. It's been making that sound for like 2 hours because I refuse to get my clothes out of the dryer, because if I don't, I can pretend I don't have to fold them. Anyways, I do this at like 7, 8 a.m. I'm staying matte till probably like 2 or 3 o'clock, and I don't need to touch up. For someone whose skin literally produces enough oil to power anything that takes oil, that's huge for me. So I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I usually don't do it in clothes though, because it just goes everywhere. So I'm just gonna let that bake for a minute. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm gonna speed through my eyebrows because nothing I do about it is special. I'm going to add some mascara right there just because I got some concealer on my eye, but that's it. So now I'm going to do my lashes. The art of lashes for me is something I've been working on since I was 3. I would apply my lashes when I was 3 years old because I was in ballet, and so my mom was like, if I'm not around, I need you to know how to put on your own falsies. So she taught me when I was 3. And ever since then, I wear falsies every single day, no matter what. No matter what, rain or shine. I got surgery like last year, and I literally showed up in falsies. And they were like, you're not supposed to be wearing makeup. And I was like, it's fine, all I have on is falsies. So, I'm going to curl my lashes. Remember, these already have 1 coat of mascara on them. Just curl my lashes real quick. Do the other side. I didn't used to put mascara on before I put falsies on, but turns out that looks awful. So, highly recommend it. And then what I'm going to do is, I went to this makeup artist one time and she taught me the art of doubling your lashes. So I always double up. So I'm going to do these first. That's going to go on the bottom, and then these on top, which I'm like on my, I always buy these big packs. Is I take my lash glue, which I'm just using Salon Perfect. I use literally whatever. Duo, Salon Perfect. I've never noticed a difference, but, and I put a little on the back of my hand, just like that. And then what I do is I just take the lash and I get it off there. And I don't use tweezers or anything. Well, sometimes I do, but I just dip right along my hand. And then I just throw it on my eye. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. You want to get as close to that lash line as possible, okay? If you want it to look natural, you want it to get real close to that lash line. Making sure these are secure, because the last thing you want to do is have these not be secure and then throw another pair on top of it, because it becomes like a giant lash slip and slide and you end up looking a hot mess. Second pair of lashes here. Again, I'm just going to dip, and you want to be really gentle when doing this because this is delicate. The way, if you don't do it right, you're totally going to be able to tell you're wearing two lashes and people are going to think you look weird. So I'm going to let that dry. So then I go over my face with two powders. And I know excessive, but the coverage, guys, I'm very like, I'm just crazy about like coverage. I don't know. It's my insecurity, okay? So the first one I go over it with is MAC Studio Fix, which you will not convince me any way, shape, or form that there's a better powder than this. I don't believe it. I don't believe you. And I'm going to go in with this just little fluffy brush, and I'm going to sweep all that Airspun out from under my eyes. This powder is a little too, well, I guess not anymore. Now that I'm losing any color that I had from summer, my tan disappears quickly. Like, it comes and fades with a quickness. And so I was tan for a minute, and I was like, oh my god, I'm just like too tan for that powder. That lasted a week. Now this is pretty much my shade again. It's a little light, but not enough that it's like noticeable. It's fine. And I like this powder a lot because this powder is a girl who struggles with skin's best friend, because it just conceals every little thing, and it almost just like, you know, seeps into those, if you have any like crater marks or anything like that, this powder just like seeps into it and just covers everything. I saw, if you get a chance to go watch Desi Perkins, I think it's like something about how she covers her acne or something like that. She talks about that powder, and it's just so true. It truly is a girl's best friend. And then this one is just the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, which actually, funny enough, is a dupe for the MAC Studio Fix powder. So if MAC is just like not in the budget for you, which I totally understand, the Rimmel London Stay Matte powder. Okay. So now I'm going to show you guys how I do bronzer, or I guess contour, even though it's like not contouring. I just use this palette that I got from BH Cosmetics, and again, it's great if you're playing around with makeup. This is what it looks like. It's so dirty. It's so used. I'm not even going to show you guys the inside because it's so used up, but just know this is what I use. Okay, I'll show you. What's the point? But this, I've had this one for like 6 months, so it's completely used up. I've used all these colors. It's a little dark for me. And then I mix these two now. So, but I will use this powder or this palette for like a full year. It's like $12. And honestly, I can make all the shades work, except for that one, obviously. Take a big fluffy brush and I'm just gonna buff it out. Okay, So that's all I do for contour. I will start transitioning into using blush now that it's going to be cooler outside, but I haven't gotten there quite yet because in my hometown it's still like blazing hot. But I'll get there. So I don't use blush right now. So I'm just going to go right into highlighter. I use this giant fan brush. And the highlighter I'm going to use today, I think, yeah, I'm going to use the Precious Petals highlighting palette from Wet n Wild. It's so dirty. All my stuff is so dirty, so used, but I'm using it. This highlighting powder is just next level. I do the same thing for my under eyes every single day because I just love how it looks. Don't fix it if it's not broken. I like how it looks with my eyes, my eye color, my eye shape, everything. I like it. I take this little flat brush, also from BH, all in the same kit, and then I take my bronzer, whatever bronzer shade I happen to be using. So I'm going to use this one, and I use that for my under eye. So I'm going to find my mascara and I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a coat of mascara on my lashes. I just really, I don't go to the ends. I just kind of stick here at the bottom where everything's commingling together, and I just make it so that everything looks like it matches. Like it looks like one cohesive situation. You know what I'm saying? Taking a makeup wipe and like kind of wiping the foundation off my lips. Also, I see like so many videos like that's like not an issue for other girls. Like they don't have foundation all over their mouth, and I'm like, how do you do that? Like how do you not get it all over your mouth? But normal people problems, I guess. So I'm just gonna wipe off. I'm sure these faces are so cute right now. I think I got most of it. Okay. I do my lips so weird, and I wear typically the same lip color every single day. It's not something I like to change up a whole lot. It's very rare. So the way I do my lips are so weird. And I'm gonna catch flack for it, but it's fine because this is just the only way to get the look that I like. So I start off with gloss. Yes, I start with gloss. Gloss is my base. I am a gloss girl. I don't like matte lips. I sometimes like lipsticks. It has to be the right one. But I'm just very weird that I only like gloss. Like that's just what I like. That's the look I like. I love glossy lips. I think they're so playful. I think they're so fun. I don't like how matte looks on me. It looks really ridiculous on me, and that's okay. That's just, I think it looks stunning on other people, but it's just not for me. So this is my day-to-day lip gloss that I use every single day of the week. This is my old one. My new one's in my purse. So this is just an old one, but it is Marc Jacobs. This is their Enamored High Shine Gloss Lip Lacquer. I hope I said that right. And it's in the color 308 Rebel Rebel. I swear by Marc Jacobs lip glosses. Like, bury me with my Marc Jacobs lip gloss. I love these. They're so pricey. They're so worth it. They are so freaking worth it. And it's, as you guys can see, it's pretty much the only high-end thing that I use on a day-to-day basis. But I love, and I'm willing to pay for it. But just look how beautiful. I can never go back. I can never go back to not using this. Anyway, so I just do one swipe of that. Then I go over with lip color, because what I found is if I go over with a lipstick, a lip color, I just get the like tint of it, which is all I want. I don't want like thick layered lipstick on my mouth. I hate that. I just get the tint of color that I want, which I really, really like. So now I'm going to go over it with e.l.f. This is their little lipsticks they have. I don't know what exactly these lipsticks are called, but they're just like a thin lipstick, and they're like $2, and you get so much. And this is the color Praline. Then I quickly do like one swipe. This is a mini version. They have full size. This is a Marc Jacobs lipstick. This is the color Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. is I'm going to set it. I've been really trying to like try different setting sprays because I haven't never found one I've loved. So this is the recent one I've been trying. It's the Kat Von D Lacquer one. And I really do like it. I think I might get a full size of this because I like it. So then I'm going to just spray that all over my face. And we're good. So this is the final look. I really hope you guys like this video. Again, this is not a tutorial. This is what I do day to day for my makeup, and just a very fall inspired look because I'm gonna wear kind of like a fall-y outfit today. I can be very chatty. I was hoping this video would be a way to tell you a little bit more about myself, but that didn't happen, which that's okay. I'm gonna link everything I used. If you have any particular questions about anything, or even if you have products for me, please let me know. I'm all about learning. I'm all about trying new things, so I would love to know. Yeah, I hope everyone has an awesome day. Like and subscribe if you want. If you don't want, that's so fine. Or leave a comment. You can send me a message. I love all the sweet messages I'm getting. They just brighten my whole day. You guys are so awesome. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope something you take away from this video can transfer to your makeup routine, but even if it doesn't, I'm sure you have an amazing routine and you do not need one bit of help. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.